Every Pokemon game we start off as a greenhorn trainer not knowing what to expect in the vast world of Pokemon. You're about to embark on your journey through the world filled with obstacles, trials, and many strong trainers to face. All those trainers come with many attitudes, sometimes being helpful and even at times driving you to push you even harder. Those trainers that drive you to the edge are known as rivals, and ever since the beginning of Pokemon, we are introduced to someone that will do that in our playthroughs. These rivals push us to progress and have definitely given us runs for our money, some stronger than others. To me, a rival has a huge impact on the story of a Pokemon game, and most of the time even influences me to grind my Pokemon more. Rivals are what make a Pokemon game truly interesting because you actually feel like you're competing against someone to be number one. Today, I wanted to bring light to the rivals that have really given me a challenge over the years of the top 5 strongest Pokemon rivals in the games. How I will be ranking these rivals come from how much of a challenge they give involving their teams, movesets, and the factor of Mega Evolution. With that being said, just because a rival has access to Mega Evolution doesn't mean they're the strongest, but I can guarantee it does come into play on this list. I think now you guys know how they are going to be ranked, so let's just hop right into the list. Man, oh man, do I wish I could put you higher on the list, my favorite rival. Silver, old buddy, welcome to the number 5 spot on our list. Silver has a deep hatred for Team Rocket, being the son of Giovanni and being neglected as a child. Due to his anger and revenge on Team Rocket, the way how he raises his Pokemon is ultimately different compared to all of the other rivals. He treats them as tools of war, but at the same time, in the long run of things, he learns of his mistakes and slowly starts to realize the error of his ways. I love Silver due to this fact and because of his strong character development. Though Silver has weaker leveled up Pokemon, I still consider him stronger than other rivals because the Johto games as a whole were harder than the Gen 6 and 7 games. Battling against Silver actually annoyed the crap out of me as a kid, and even to now. A lot of his Pokemon have access to status element attacks like Confuser from Golbat and Haunter. His team is just filled with annoying Pokemon and attacks, and you have to constantly switch out if you're always getting confused. He provided more of a challenge, and he definitely provided way more battles than a lot of the other rivals. Gen 6 and 7 were just blech with me when it came to rivals, so they will not be joining us on this list. Up next is Sinnoh's Finer, Barry. Now, as cool as Barry is, I wanted to put him higher on this list, but I couldn't because I don't think he is all that hard of an opponent to battle in comparison to other rivals in the past and future generations. I definitely see him as a passionate rival due to him wanting to be stronger than his father, but is that it? I mean, that's somewhat vanilla. I mean, I love Generation 4, but he was one of the rivals I was actually disappointed with. With that being said, he still made it to the number 4 slot because he has more of a rich story and better Pokemon compared to some other rivals who are literally even more boring than him. He still has more drive though and a very powerful team. 2 of the reasons he is here is actually due to his Snorlax and Heracross. Heracross has close combat, and Snorlax is a fatty with rest. If you don't have a strong fighting Pokemon, it could mean trouble. Not all rivals have bulk like this one, and as a kid, I remember having problems against his Snorlax. I mean, Barry's motivation is at least better than Calem's and Serena's. God, what boring rivals. I'm gonna be stronger than you, neighbor. He doesn't have the motivation like Silver, but he is still stronger. The hero of justice, Hugh, makes his way to the 3rd spot on our list. Hugh is the childhood friend of the Black and White 2 male or female protagonist and has the passion and dedication of being a true Pokemon trainer. What makes him different than most other rivals though is the fact that he hates the evil team, but he actually likes the protagonist at the same time. His little sister's purloin got stolen by Team Plasma, and you and Hugh must work together to get it back. On a typical rival journey, as always, he picks the starter opposite of yours and actually develops it into quite the team, even having a load of held items in late game. I feel with Hugh, he actually is a really great rival because he constantly tests his strength against you to see if he's ready for Team Plasma and the other obstacles ahead. You battle him a handful of times in the games and he actually winds up getting his Pokemon to the 60s range. I will say one thing too, watch out for that Boufflant with Head Charge and the other stabs his Pokemon have. I gotta admit, this rival has a pretty dangerous team in the long run, especially with the items it has equipped. Be very careful. That's all I have to say. Fun fact about this rival, he used to be my least favorite, and I'm talking about Wally in Generation 3. That damn tutorial in the beginning of the Hoenn games was just the biggest waste of time ever, because we already obtained Pokeballs and Wally just seems like the biggest dummy. The other battle next to Mauville Gym, waste of time, you can just one-hit rolls. Final battle though, before the Elite Four in either Gens 3 or 6. Okay Wally, relax my dude. The spike in his power is unreal, and in Generation 6 he gets Mega Evolution. But Mystic 3 didn't kill me, dude, I don't care. Wally uses it the best, and his Mega Gallade actually has a great moveset. The build up with Wally having him as this doo-doo headed trainer and then turning him into this big hero of the Pokemon world is just inspiring. His Mega Gallade also swept me, that's why it's here. But that battle theme for Wally at the end, yeah, it's kinda overrated. This song is over f***ing played. It was good when it came out, but come on, it's totally overplayed now. But seeing Wally change so much and becoming so much more powerful, I feel like he deserves a number 2 spot on this list. So kudos to you, Wally. You're a cool trainer, but your theme, it's a little bit overplayed, my friend. Gen 1ers are gonna have their day today. Yup, you guessed it, it's Blue. Blue is number 1. I don't care how strong this Lamo or Edgelord got in Alola, Blue is the true rival champion. Because unlike all these other rivals, he felt like the true rival you actually wanted to fight. He wanted it so bad. He did everything he could to belittle you and surpass you, even though he was ahead of you the majority of the time in the game. He even made it as champion of Kanto before you, and you have to fight him for it. God, it's just so epic, and the levels of his Pokemon are insanely high. I don't care what anyone says, I'm a Gen 1er when it comes to Blue, because he is the supreme champions of rivals. Ah, screw it. Blue's my favorite rival. Sorry, Silver. Well, that pretty much concludes my list of the strongest rivals. I know there are going to be a lot of different opinions flowing around the comment section because everyone has their own experiences with the rivals, and that's fine. Leave yours in the comments below. Just know that Blue is the strongest because he was the first rival to become champion. If you enjoyed the video though, why not leave a like and subscribe to my channel with notifications on, that way you never miss an upload. If you want to support me further, consider following my Twitch where I stream a lot of Pokemon content like shiny hunting, showdown battles, and even Pokemon Mr. Dungeon Explorers of Sky speedruns. I'm currently in partnership grind for Twitch, so if you guys come down and support, I would love that a lot. Want to support me further and gain cool perks? Check out my Patreon. Fly Jubilee did, and I wanted to thank them personally for going above and beyond. It means the world to me. I think I'm gonna wrap this up though. I'm Mystic Umbreon, and I will see you in the future for some more awesome Pokemon content.